Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead and welcome to Fabric Friday. It's alright, he isn't the one talking. Whenever I'm not on my chair, he is. I just thought I'd give you a quick tour of my sewing area today. It's only half the size of a bedroom. I'm trying to keep the camera low or you'll actually see Lurch's side, which is, in my eyes, a mess. But you can see his side. That's it. That's all you're seeing of it. It's horrible. This is the nicer side. This is a large, I think it's oak desk I bought second hand last year. And it's brilliant. This is what I use as my cutting table. I've got a large cutting mat, about 36 inches by about 24, and by the side of that I've got a smaller one. It's about half the size, and then here is another one that's half the size of my medium. So large, medium, small. I think it's something like A1, A2, A3. Yeah, A1, A2, A3. But if I'm doing anything that some people seem to use a turntable cutting mat, because I've got this smaller one that I started with, I just put this down, cut with it, and then just turn the mat, because I've stuck these down with some tape to the work surface so they don't move. I've got my little doors that have got loads of different things in, which is on Lurch's side, but he's got one of these his side with his junk in. There's a computer there that obviously he uses as well as me. This is just odd bits of fabric of things I've been making because I'm going to make something else with them, so I'm collecting them together. In the drawers to this table I've got pens and rulers and quilters, clips and odds and sods. In the middle drawer I have all my cotton, because although sunlight doesn't really get in here, I don't want them faded colours, so they're in there and they're out of the way. In this drawer I have all my interfacing and that, so I can get at it if I need to. In the cupboards I have all the fabric, apart from a little bit that won't fit in there, for making any clothes. At the top is like the vinyl leather, and in the bottom is a plastic tote thing that I collect for crumb quilts. This is just something I made last week and the week before, and they just hang here until I put them in cupboards or wear them or whatever. Behind it, these are all my fabrics that I can use for quilts. And there's plastic boxes on the top full of zips and ribbons and things like that as well. On my back wall I have got this curtain hanging up that I use as a design board, or putting things in when they're in the process of being made. Like, I've done nothing more on the dragon wall hanging, so it's hanging there until I do some more. That is hanging there because it didn't fit, it was the wrong size, so I used that to make another one that did fit. That's the spare strips from my shallow quilt, and I sew them together, and then I try out how me pre-motion quilting a design I may have, or the cotton I'm using, and is a tension fine. So that's my sample block, and sometimes if it works out fine I do it as a cushion cover. Others I just save it here until I do something with it. Might make a little bag out of it. I've also got hanging up here non-bought patterns. So there's patterns that I have made, and there's also some patterns that I have downloaded as well and made, and then I just hang them up there and for whenever I want to use them again. Something that might be helpful too is these S-hooks that I use to hang my patterns up with. I just attach all the patterns together with a bulldog clip and then just hang it on the top of it. See? And then hang them on a nail that used to have a picture there. Moving on, here I have my Simplicity sewing machine and my serger and odds and sods and pincushions and a bit of a messy bit because I spend a few days a week up here and I was doing things yesterday. And then the rest of those shelves are my canning shelves, preserving. There's only me that uses those shelves, so I don't mind spreading my stuff out. If Lurch spread his stuff out on it though, I would throw a fit. But this is the biggest help to me, because if I'm not sewing I can pull the ironing pads out, whichever size I want, use it. As you can see my irons there, but I can use the iron pads, slide them back again. I can bring my small cutting mat over next to my sewing machine and use that instead of going up and down all the time. When I'm serging clothes, I put it over there and sit in front, serge, move my chair over and stitch, and then back again. So everything is, although it annoys me about how small an area this is, it's actually better because everything's within reach. Apart from now and again there's something I want and I know where it is, but I have to pull out loads of material to get at it. So that's all it is, just a quick little tour, although just basically turned around and that was it. So thank you. Bye. Say bye, Mason. Bye.